Shemai Jess here from Shaman Minds. Thank you for tuning into my channel today for this pick card reading on a peaceful outcome. So I have 3 powers to choose from. So 1, 2, and 3. And as per normal, I will leave the timestamps in the comment section below. And guys, please leave a comment, let me know whatever readings you'd like me to do. And also, I'm going to be there's a fantastic medium at the minute. She's doing a few live free readings and that. Her name is Casey May, and you'll be able to find her on the YouTube channel. On the Facebook page, and you can always find her on mine. She's in my friends list anyway, so you'll be able to find her on there on the Shaman Minds page. And yeah, go and watch her. She'll be advertising when she's doing her live streams and that, and yeah, she's really good. I watched one of hers yesterday, and it was, yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, and as per normal, if you just close down your eyes, take some nice long deep breaths in through your nose, hold, and just sigh it out. Just continue to do a few more of them as you think of the situation you have in mind. And when you're ready, just open your eyes and see which power you're drawn to. Again, we have power 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, there we are. Please share, like, and subscribe. It really helps put the channel out there. And so it kind of works on like a system thing. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for all your support, and that it generally means a lot to me. So yeah, there we are. Thank you, and see you in your next pile. Shemai, welcome pile 1. So we have the Initiate of Swords. We also have the Empress. We also have Temperance. We also have the High Priestess. And we also have 9 of Swords. We also have Stone People Vigilance. We have Wind Activation. We have I have the courage to face my fears. And we also have nearly there, Ask Angels, Chip, Caring. Sorry, Carmen, but I feel like there's caring in with it. Lynn and Blue. So the blue definitely felt like for some of you there's a spiritual journey, and it's kind of like you're awakening your third eye. It also feels like for some of you you're seeing the clearer picture now, but I'm just going to read as I see it for now. It feels like you guys are just starting a new project, and for a lot of you it does feel spiritual, and it feels like you've got a couple of people that are around you that don't quite believe in it, and they don't have the same opinion. And it just feels like this is a reminder, look, it doesn't matter what you're learning, it's the spiritual journey that you're taking on the way. And again, I feel like that's like, it's the spiritual journey that you're taking on the way. Like, that feels really important to sort of get out there. So don't worry about other people and what they're saying and how they feel about it, because that's completely up to them. But for you yourself, it's how you feel when you're doing the stuff that you're doing. If it's bringing you inner peace and a sense of being, and that it's a purpose, then go with it. And whilst I'm seeing there are some people around you that don't support, there's also people that do. But I'm definitely seeing like it's kind of like you feel like you've got such a high mountain to climb, because I can see the mountains in the background there, and they look really kind of like it's like you struggling. It's like you're about to go on this journey, and you just feel you're planting your seeds and that, but it almost feels like you want your family to be involved on it, but it'll be their journey when it's their time. For you right now, even if they're not on board with it, just follow your own heart anyway. because the thing that people always regret the most is always the stuff that they never did. Like, they didn't take opportunities. And so it just feels like, just go for it. You're going to have so much fun. Like, you're really going to enjoy it. It's just going to bring you such a sense of being, like, in your own sort of strength. Yeah. For some of you, I'm definitely seeing like it's cards that you want to be learning. And again, get a pack, spend time with it. Really just put your energy in it and just have fun with them for a while. Just learn to feel how they feel for you. Yeah. Some of you, I feel like, there is mediumship and everything as well, and it feels like you're already on that path. And if you are, just know that you are in the right direction. And I feel like you know this anyway. It's just you're feeling alone with it. You're feeling like there's nobody that's got your back, you know? But the more time that goes on and the more they see you working and everything else, they're gonna it's gonna open their eyes. I mean, it doesn't mean that they're always gonna sort of get to the stage where you are, because it doesn't feel like that. It just feels that, you know, it's a learning lesson for you to be able to do what you really want to do and what feels right for you. If it feels right in the core of you, do it. It just feels like that's part of your lesson in life as well, is to actually go forward and really just learn, just learn new things, and just go with what feels right. Don't always go worrying about whatever people are up to. So yeah, it feels like, the peaceful outcome for you is just keep going, like really keep going. And if it's not that you haven't started, then like you're definitely going to be. I feel like the temperance is like, at the minute, it does feel like you've got the infinite sign. So it feels like the journey that you're going to be going on is like it's going to be with you forever. But whilst I'm looking at it as well, there's a lot of paperwork and everything around, so it feels like educational wise, you're going to be learning a lot more. I don't know why, like when I'm looking at that as well, I feel like there's boxes in there. There isn't, there's like a computer with a plant next to it, but I don't know if you can see it. But for me, it feels like boxes. It feels like you've got stuff stashed away from like a long time ago, and it feels as though now is the time to pull it out. Pull it out, read over it. Whilst I'm saying that, I'm actually getting the same message for myself. So yeah, yeah. So pull it out, read over it, because there's going to be stuff in there that you can learn from, or even sites, whatever that you can go to. It just feels like you're gonna benefit from it anyway. I'm also seeing water. Feels like for you guys in particular, you definitely need to be drinking more water, as well as using it to clear yourself. It feels like you guys tend to feel quite pure when you're with or around water. Yeah, because I'm seeing it here as well. It just feels like it's kind of like where you can find a sense of peace, and also for some of you alone time. Because if you've got busy families, whatever else, it just feels like maybe a nice soak in the bath or just a shower, just to cleanse. But it's a time for you to really just go with the flow and just really find that kind of sense of peace for yourself. And again, look, I have the courage to face my fear. So yes, it is going to kind of feel alone, but it's a journey for you alone anyway. It's not a journey for anybody else. And if they don't understand it, they don't understand it. They may eventually, but for right now, this is all about you. This is a journey for you. So again, and I don't know, I think I said it in one of my prayers in one of the video that I did with the prayer in. And I think I might do more of them, so let me know what you think of them. But like, we are, and I've started writing this every day. Like, it's just my new thing at the minute. We are amazing beings on a magnificent journey. And it's true, we are, we're just, it's about just bringing as much beauty in. Oh, okay, for you guys, I feel as well like flowers around the house. I'm more of a plant person. I like green, but and weird, I felt like we needed green today, so we've got a lot of green color coming in. But for you guys in particular, I'm just seeing a lot of colorful flowers, and around the house, it feels like they just kind of uplift you a bit and make you feel more at peace and more in tune. So definitely go with that. Okay, I've just glanced now and I've got my rock salt candle in the background. So I feel like for you guys as well, that'd be very beneficial. Yeah, I can see like a a little meditation area just for you where you can concentrate. Mm. And again, take that step back from things that aren't serving you. Definitely technology is one of them. Just have that peace at least a bit a day. But yeah, for your peaceful outcome, I just feel like it's about you just really focusing on yourself and where you're going with this. So yeah, there's so much like beauty in these cards, and you guys are on a really beautiful journey. Don't get down on it. Don't. For some of you as well, I'm seeing like it's almost like you just sat there and you're kind of doing nothing. It's that feeling of not the yeah, almost like I'm not good enough. Like I'm just not, oh, go for it. Just keep these upliftments going throughout your whole day and just see what comes in. Notice the signs, know they're coming for you because there's just like, yeah, this is your time. Like, I've got learn and nearly there, ask angels, the blue, as I said, but yeah, the chip, then it just feels like, just let it go a bit. That was good timing. My door just knocked. So, no, thank you ever so much. Please share, like, and subscribe. And if you can leave a comment in the section below, let me know whatever readings you like. And of course, go and check Casey May on Facebook out. Thank you. Namaste. Shemai there, welcome pile 2. So we have 7 of Pentacles. We also have the Emperor. We also have Judgment. We also have the Elder of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Chalices. Okay. We also have Rainbow Blessings, Dance, Celebrate. I have the courage to absorb, to allow myself to absorb love and acceptance from others. We also have Now, Obsession, Fill, Ice, a little holiday one, so Breakaway, and just a plain stone. So it can be whatever you want. Okay, so I feel like there's a couple of messages in here. The first, it feels like for some of you, it's almost like you're kind of working things up to be much bigger than they are. And it's kind of like you're just over analyzing everything in your mind. And it's just like you're creating this atmosphere of sort of worry and stress and just like it's a big thing. Like it literally feels like that's how you're feeling, the top bit. But it feels like for this bit that where it resonates, you're like, okay, yeah, that's definitely me. Like it is about getting in your own headspace and just really doing a lot of self-work on clearance. Like it feels like you definitely need to be bringing more love and light in, and it's a lot of self-work for you. For others of you then, we'll go back anyway, but for others of you then, it feels as though you're in a really, really kind of like toxic environment at the minute where there's just like a lot of negativity going on. There's a lot of bickering, arguing, and it's kind of like, when is this going to stop? And it feels like for you guys, like for a peaceful outcome at the minute, it just feels like just find a place where you can actually just take yourself away for a bit and just have that peace, have that moment where you can just really evaluate and clear things up and settle your mind before you go back. So definitely it just feels like just finding that little quiet place wherever it is for you, whether it's sitting on your bed or wherever it is, just quiet, 5 minutes, leave me alone for a minute. I just need to go clear myself. And then it feels as though like you definitely need like structure in place for being able to move forward on the issues that's popping up. For a lot, it just feels like you're just all kind of stuck at the minute anyway, but it's such a strain that you're just looking for a way to be able to cope and move forward. So it feels like if you can plan your day out as well, where there's a lot more sort of like energy and happiness coming in. So whether that's like playing loud music and just all dancing around and acting like idiots, or whatever it is, it just feels like you need to kind of create more family time then. So just get more ideas together. Okay, yeah. For some of you, it feels like it's almost like you're just kind of stuck in this situation a minute where you're all just kind of doing your own thing. And then when you're getting together, there's like this clash, It's like you're just stuck and you can't get out of it. So it just feels like for you guys, definitely, almost like plan your week out, like for the activities that you're going to do during that week, and the times as well. Definitely incorporate times. So okay, on such and such time, 6 o'clock, we're going to be, we're just going to be a family unit. We're going to sit down for an hour and we're going to do these activities together, or whatever it is. But I feel like that's definitely going to help you guys a lot. It's definitely going to sort of bring a more peaceful outcome. I do see that there's still going to be stress, anxiety, a lot of sort of build up, but it feels like it's going to get easier. And it also feels like because you're taking that time, then you're going to be more structured in how you talk to one another too. And even then, it feels like if you guys can organise that once a week, you actually do have that chance where you spend time together to talk over things and both know that you're on the same page and where you're going from that. And if it isn't family life in particular, that for other people, then okay, it feels as though it's like it would be like a work thing that's kind of got that. Okay, it's almost like you're putting in so much work, or for some of you, maybe you're new and you haven't been recognized for all your full potential, so you're feeling kind of stood back, and it feels like, am I going to be fitting in? The answer to this is yes, definitely. We've got the Ace of Chalices and the Elder of Pentacles. You're going to be fitting in, and you're going to actually be really enjoying it. And I think this is part of the reason why you're feeling so insecure about it, is because you're kind of worried about your appearance and how you're coming across, because it actually means quite a bit to you. For others, if this isn't resonating, then it feels as though you have been really thinking about changing what you've been doing. And yeah, by all means, go ahead. Just make sure you do it in a gradual place, so you're not going to be sort of falling flat on your face and then, having to restart. So yeah, and I say this a lot, like, because I think a lot of it is about the flow into things, yeah. And again, back to the first message for the first people, it does feel as though, this build up in your own head and this anxiety that you're feeling, you guys get outdoors helps you a lot. You're stuck in your own kind of environment. You're not doing different things enough. So like taking on a new hobby would definitely be beneficial to you. And just giving you something to feel proud about, because it feels like at the minute you're just kind of feeling stuck and you don't feel like you're sort of looking forward to anything. And this is like part of where it's all coming from, because it feels like your inner being wants to express itself, but your mind is sat still. It's like your heart then is just waiting to explode. So find some new things. Really take the time. Think about what it is that you'd like to do. For some of you, I'm seeing praying, like, it's just like, yeah, by all means, take that time. Really just think and pray and send out and get a journal, write down what it is you're praying for. And, because that will help you analyze some of the stuff that you want to be doing anyway. And then make the steps to do it. Start looking up how you can do it and, what sort of, it's not saying jump into it now. It's just saying take your time, really start to look forward and see which way you want to go. Okay, and for somebody I'm picking up, like you thinking about doing your nursing or something similar, go for it. You know, start looking into it, start applying, talk to people that you may know that are already in the same career path as what you're looking to do, and then talk to them about it, ask them their experiences, you know, what is it, you know, and really just find that. If you can volunteer in the meantime or whatever it is to you, just really go for it, because when we're stuck, we're always stuck for a reason, and it is normally because we're holding on tight to that something inside of us that really wants to let go, and it's just about finding that for you. So yeah, anyway guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you ever so much, all the best to you guys. It's yeah, a lot of movement, but you've got celebration coming in. So, you know, as long as you take these steps and you really just follow your own heart, really just listen, like you're gonna be falling into place, you know. Yeah, all about positivity. And you know, we're all able to get grumpy and everything else and feel rubbish, and you know, we all do it. I do it all the time, but you know, it's just about laying so much on top then to really sort of counterbalance that. We're human beings, you know, we're meant to experience feelings. So yeah. Anyway, thank you ever so much. Please share, like, and subscribe. And as I said, go check Casey May on Facebook out and go and watch one of her live readings. And yeah, thank you all ever so much. Namaste. Shemai, welcome, Pile Free. We have the Devil. We also have Two of Chalices. We also have Three of Chalices. We also have the Lovers. We also have the Fool. And we also have Music, Harmony, Volcano, whoop, Volatility. And I solve problems with ease and intelligence. And we have Independent, Art, Trust, Strong, Success, Heart, and Indigo. Okay, so for some of you, I feel as though you've recently been in a breakup, and it feels as though like this reading is coming in for you guys. If this resonates, then bear with me. There's a couple of bits. It feels as though if this is for you, then know that it wasn't serving your highest purpose. And right now, it feels like you need to really be getting in touch with friends and loved ones that you can basically have fun with. You know, it's about letting your hair down, trusting yourself, being independent, knowing that you are strong. You know, we've got strong here as well. You know, you are going to be successful. Just hold on and keep going. It feels like there may be another kind of, because this is where this is coming in, it feels like you may have another encounter that could fire up again, or that it is at the minute then. But it feels like for you, it's about really getting in with yourself and seeing your reflection and seeing where you want to be and really making some wise choices with that. Like, I feel like I just need to say, like, be strong, keep going, and just really hold your head high, you know, really just kind of like stick with it. Know that you're on the right path. Okay, for others of you as well, and I feel like for some of the bit on this first reading, this will still resonate, but I'm getting like appearance. So it feels like you guys, when you're looking at yourself, you're really not seeing anything good about you. And importantly, I have to tell you, you are. Like, you're beautiful, okay? Like, you are beautiful. You have come down here. You are here with a purpose. Your heart is beautiful. You are beautiful. All your little flaws and imperfections and everything else is what makes you you. And people will fall in love with you for those reasons alone, okay? So I feel like that's really, like, I have to emphasize it. So for some of you, it's definitely about a lot of self-work in the respect of just really taking that time, look at yourself in the mirror and stop with the negativity. Don't look at yourself and, oh, I hate this, I hate that. No, stop. Say it. I hate this, I hate that. then counterbalance it, So, oh, I hate my hair, it's wiry. I love my hair, I love how long it grows, whatever it is, and just start incorporating this in. Definitely self work. And I was saying in pile, I think it was pile one, like my new thing every morning now when I wake up, and I actually write it down as well, is um, we are we are amazing beings on a magnificent journey. So, it just feels like there's a lot of self work of not feeling worthy enough, and it is about really just we're all worthy, like every single one of us. We have so much inside of us, and the only ones that never make us feel worthy in us is always ourselves. And whether that's because we've had it from past and it's kind of incorporated in ourselves, whether we were bullied at school, if we were abused, or whatever it is, or whether we just used to kind of like ganging up on ourselves, like whatever the reason, just know like these are patterns and behaviors that you can change. They're not set in stone. They are able to be changed and moved. So it definitely feels like now is the time to start doing that and just bringing that harmony in, really just finding that kind of love for yourself. Okay. Okay. For others as well, I feel as though you've been in a situation where you've had friends and loved ones around you that haven't always been the best with you. Like some really kind of nasty comments that have really hit like a core with you. It's like you've kind of been shook up. And I feel like for you guys, like it's like it literally was. It was an explosion. It's just really kind of like made you feel just so low about it. And again, it feels like it's about stepping up from that, moving on. If they're no good for you in that respect and they're not serving your highest purpose, and it's just going to keep coming around again and again and again, then you need to find a way of being able to distance so you're not kind of caught up with that. For some of your family members, you can't always do that, but it does feel like breaking away more then, and just really taking that time to really just concentrate on yourself and really know your own worth. And again, I feel like for some of you, like to say about, it's not just you're not just teaching yourself to do this, but you also teach other people around you as well. You teach other people around you to really learn to love and trust themselves too, and follow what they believe is right, because rather than just getting caught up and letting people see, oh, it's okay for people to talk to me in that way or abuse me in that way or whatever it is. You're telling people, no, hang on a minute, I am worth so much more than that. I am my me. So, and I don't like this way, and I'm not going to put up with it. So yeah, definitely feels like it's about really getting strict and just having that strength in you. And yeah, just it is about moving on. So I feel like you guys definitely again um getting a journal, really just watching your own thoughts and really kind of like putting in affirmations and everything else that's going to help you move on from there. Yeah. Okay. And for some of you, I feel like I have to say as well, like, okay, it feels like there's a fixation with food for some of you. And just to release it, it's okay to have fun, have laugh, and enjoy, and just live life. So I feel like a message coming in then is like, don't hold on to things so tight that you're damaging yourself. Just release it, and just trust in your own abilities and trust in what feels good for you then. Yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you ever so much. I hope it resonated with you. And if you can share, like, and subscribe, that would be absolutely amazing. And of course, if you can go and check out Casey May on her Facebook and go and watch one of her live readings, that would be amazing. So, yeah, thank you. Namaste.